So this is a Light Motion TAZ1200 headlight. Very nice bicycle headlight, except that the lithium-ion batteries eventually die. I suspected that there was a pair of 18650 batteries in there, because you can sort of see the shape there. And as it turns out, I was right. But the really hard part was getting this thing open, because if you look at it, there's really nothing that suggested that there's a hidden fastener. Sometimes you peel back something and you can find a screw. And so I actually thought that maybe there was some type of a click, some type of a snap together feature. So you can see I actually broke this aluminum right there using this lab spatula to try to pry it off. Anyways, I finally figured out that the way this is held together is with some screws in here. The first thing you have to do is pop this bezel retainer off. So if you look in here, you'll see, let's see, focus. There's a slot here, slot there, and a slot there. And that corresponds to these retention lips. So this is in here like so. I used the laboratory spatula. You could probably use an X-Acto knife or something real thin. Got in here and just push those away. Once that pops out, this lens and O-ring come out. Then the reflector comes out, and then you're looking at this PCB with the LEDs on the front. Now, there were 3 screws, these 2 long screws, and this short Phillips. These are, I think they're T7, but they're Torx heads. Well, this is just really a short Phillips to hold the circuit board to the heat sink here, to this inside. But once you do these long screws, those long screws, as you can see here, they go into here and here. And once you undo those long screws, this cover comes off and everything comes apart. The original battery pack, you can see the specs on it. Nothing fancy about the cells. I've already tossed them, but they were 7.2 volts, so of course the 2 in series. 2600 milliamp hours. These are some LG fairly high drain 2600 or 2650s that I had from a I think it was a laptop battery that I disassembled, but I've already put it together. This needs some Kapton tape, and I'll put the insulating tape and these other little bits on so that it doesn't short out. Anyways, I've already tested it without the housing. It works fine. One thing to note is it initially did not turn on, so I had to basically plug in the charger, because a lot of times what will happen is when you take these batteries apart and everything, the circuit board, there's a charging circuit in here, the charging circuit will reset because it thinks, wait a minute, the battery's dead. And so when you plug it back in, you'll want to charge it, and that'll turn it back on, and it'll say, oh, no, actually, I see the voltage on the battery, you're good. And so that's what I did. Initially, it didn't turn on, and then once I plugged in the charger and gave it a couple seconds to reset, then it worked fine. Anyways, hope that helps you, and thanks for watching.